So we have the tunnel here divided into a court. We have the bottom zone, middle zone, and the top zone. The two bottom and the top zones are the zones what you can score points in for flying fast lines, okay? So if the person's flying upside down in a head-down orientation, their head has to go under that zone, their full helmet, and the follower has to try and follow. If the follower doesn't go under that zone, then there's a bust and the follower gets a point. If they going over the top line, it's the same. The helmet of both people have to go over for nothing to happen. If the follower doesn't follow them in, that's a bust. The other way you can score, the same thing is with orientation for the head up. So the standing up, it's the feet that are judged, not the helmet. So we have another way to score, which is from tricks. So you can do tricks. The follower has to fly the same trick, rotational axis and direction that's performed by the leader. If they don't, it's a bust. The other thing is penalties. If they do a dangerous move, trick, or something blind, that's a penalty as well. So we're about to crack on with the next couple of matches.
Welcome everybody to the 5th BPC Body Pilot Championships here in Penrith, Sydney. And what an excellent night we have going on here. We're going to be reaching speeds of over 250 kilometers an hour with some fierce competitors, some of the world's best here tonight. So get ready to rumble. It's going to be great. First one is a battle of the gingers. It's going to be Chad and Aaron. So let's do this, everyone. You ready to rumble? Let's do this. Righto, first competitor is Oniel, otherwise known as Red Rocket. Here we go. Red Rocket, Oniel, getting all funky straight off the bat there. And his competitor tonight is Chad Gordon. Great stuff there, Chad. And these guys are fierce competitors. Chad is the wild card, and the Red Rocket is ready to rumble.
All right, here we go. So Chad taking the lead on the first round coming up. Let's see how these boys go.
And here we go. Game on.
All right, looking tonight, I feel like these boys have a real similar style of flying. They're both very fast. We can expect to see a lot of tricks, a lot of directional changes here.
Chad going hard there at the start. Look at Red Rocket trying to catch him there. Pretty rough, but he's getting there. Oh, Red Rocket, keep it up.
Just missed the direction of spindle on the top there of that head down 360.
Very fast here, these guys. 250 kilometers an hour these guys are doing.
Nice and smooth leading so far from Chad. Let's see if he turns it up later on into this first round.
There's another bust there by Red Rocket.
Aaron seems to be missing the direction of the 360s or the 180s that Chad's throwing at the top, so he really needs to keep up with those, otherwise he's going to miss a few more points.
Very smooth flying by Chad. Red Rocket having a bit of a funky time there. It's a ginger thing. Both flies going under the lines. They're very nicely under the bottom line.
Oh, Aaron just missed another 360 at the top of that outface scoop. I think that's Chad's secret move here. He just needs to keep throwing the 360s at the top. And that's where he's going to gain his points on Aaron here tonight.
And for those at home, it's very difficult to get above that top line, no matter what the speeds are. These guys are incredible what they're doing. Whoa, there's a bit of funkiness going on there. Red Rocket trying to keep up.
And 3 seconds to go on the first round. Here we go. Leader change. Let's see what Aaron's got. I feel like he's going to throw the whole kitchen sink at Chad here tonight. Back out off the bottom.
Sporadic flying there. He's leaving nothing undone here in the tunnel today. Giving Chad a run for his money.
Nice half breaker into head up. Chad following with ease at this stage.
Red Rocket going for it, running at 110%. Whoa, near collision there by the boys. Remembering that if they collide, they're colliding at 250 kilometres an hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice, smooth leading from Aaron so far. This is really nice to see. Chad doing a really good job of following.
Oh, I think Chad might not have gone under the bottom line there. He definitely didn't again on that one. That's another bust.
Aaron's definitely showing his skills here tonight. He's gotten a lot better since the last BPC. The lines are a lot smoother, a lot cleaner. Definitely a whole lot less tricks happening at the moment. A little bit of a collision with the wall there by Aaron.
You don't go to the race to watch a winner, and that was pretty intense stuff there by Aaron. Chad following very well, though. 24 seconds left.
Looks like Chad still has quite a big lead on Aaron here. Aaron's really going to have to pull something out of the bag. Maybe some full breakers, spins at the top. Chad doing a really good job of following.
Oh, just getting their feet under the end, but Chad, just made it. Red Rocket seems to be tiring out a little bit now.
Seems to be
Righto.
a little bit over the first round.
Excellent.
Nice one, boys. Good start to the first round. Good stuff, good stuff. Looks like Chad is ahead by 8 points. Good stuff.
Epic stuff. Shane, what do you think of the round one for these boys?
Yeah, pretty good. Good start to the night. Good start to the night. Mate, I must say, I feel a little bit underdressed standing next to you. You don't have a spare party shirt by any chance?
Yeah. I normally wear these to unicorn funerals, this suit, so there's no going back from here, mate. But you are the Aussie bucket hat legend.
That's right, that's right.
And what a great night here at Penrith, Cindy. This is just unbelievable. I was just in the tunnel there today and licking a lot of the windows there, keeping the glass clean for everyone. And it's harder than it seems. How many hours you got, Shane?
Oh, I would have lost count quite a few years ago. I would say I've been flying for maybe 8 or 10 years. Definitely don't know the exact number of hours. I'd say maybe 200 to 300 at a guess.
Pretty epic.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Second round.
Second round for the boys. Aaron is leading, otherwise known as Red Rocket. Tunnel's warming up. Takes a little bit of time to get up to that 250 kilometres an hour. 85% we're flying at these boys. It goes to 100%. 5 seconds. And here we go.
All right, Aaron starting with a front layout straight out of the door into a breaker that Chad just missed. Good start.
Aaron going very high there above the line.
Nice start on Aaron's leading here. He really likes those outface scoops. Seems to be a favourite trick of his.
Some very difficult manoeuvres. Takes hours and hours and hours of practice to get to this point, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, near collision there, near collision. These guys are definitely surprising me here tonight. I would have thought we would have seen a lot more tricks, but these guys just like their smooth, clean lines, which is really nice to see.
Just remembering, too, these guys have no routine plan. They are running off the cuff at high speeds to try and catch their competitor out. Well, there's another bust there for Chad. Some great flying by Rocket.
Aaron doing a good job of getting his points back here. We're nearly at a tie for the points. 1 point to go for Chad.
30 seconds to go. Inward and outward facing carving there. Just getting above the line there. Oh, and Aaron corked. Looking good there. 10 seconds to go before the lead change.
All right, what's Aaron got? Has he got anything else for the last 5 seconds of his leading? Will he throw in anything else?
Here we go. Chad doing good.
Another outface scoop.
Here we go. Lead change. The lead change happens when the lights flash so that the competitors can see them inside the tunnel.
Oh, big 360 off the top that Aaron's just missed. Chad loves his head down spins.
Very technical manoeuvre there by Chad.
Once again, I think that's going to be Chad's secret weapon here, just those spins at the top. If Aaron can't keep up with those spins, it's going to be very hard to catch up to his points.
Oh, these spins are catching Aaron out quite a lot. Definitely not earning points with that. Oof. Chad using up the entire tunnel here. Red Rocket struggling to keep up at this point. Oh, another bust.
Chad with quite a significant lead here. Let's see if he can keep up that momentum coming into the second round. Here he goes. Oh, big scoop into outface. And he's right on Aaron's tail.
Yes.
Not slowing down. There are no friends here in BPC. He's definitely not slowing down.
That's what the crowd came to see, Shane, that's for sure. These out-facing manoeuvres are so fast, so hard to do.
Oh, little helicopter at the top. Once again, Aaron's just missed that spin. That's another point for Chad.
15 seconds left, go. 15 seconds. Red Rocket falling behind here a little bit, with Chad just shredding in this tunnel. And here we go, that's time. Beautiful stuff by both competitors on the first match.
Nice one, boys. Aaron really showing his skills here tonight. He's flying against a seasoned instructor here at Ifly Downunder, so he did a really good job of keeping up. Good stuff, Aaron.
Great first match, eh?
Not bad,
not bad. That was awesome. A couple of near misses there, a couple of close calls, but...
That's what we want, that's what we're here to see.
We're here to see, mate, absolutely. And tunnel flying, it's been around for a long time, but it really is just getting into competitive mode like this in the last few years. Have you competed in a few of these before?
I have done a couple, yeah. I've done maybe 2 or 3 tunnel comps, maybe around about 8 years or so ago.
And what's it like competing in situation in the tunnel there?
Yeah, not really too sure to say. It's been a while. I'm not a huge fan of tunnel comps. This isn't really my thing. I'm a real lazy type of flyer, so I prefer for this event to just sit back and watch and have a little yarn about it.
Yeah. It's pretty intense in there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be going to the judges' scores nice and soon, and we're going to check it out. We've got a bit of a replay going on here. Slow motion. Chad throwing that 360 manoeuvre in just above the line, with Rocket struggling to keep up on that one. A little bit of a cork there, but he gave it his best shot for sure. Aaron definitely on the spectrum. It's a ginger thing for sure. He's put in the effort. He's sacrificed his entire life living out of his van and eating other people's food just to get to this point, and it's commendable of how good he's actually gotten. I can't express how hard this is to the viewer at home. This is extremely difficult.
Super difficult, yeah. We're having issues with the chillers at the moment, so I imagine the temperature in the tunnel right now is pretty high. It'd be at least above 30 degrees, so these guys are flying at 250 Ks above 30 degrees. It'll be like a little UFC match in there for sure.
Probably getting sunburnt, I reckon. Need to put the zinc on. But yeah, the judges are going through the scores now, double checking, making sure everything's above board and below board. And we have a winner. Yep. Righto, we're going to get these boys into the tunnel. Come on in. Righto, boys, how was that? Well done. Well done. Epic stuff. And we have a winner. And we have Aaron with 38 points on the bust. So the winner is Chad with 19. Congratulations, Chad. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
How was that? How'd you feel?
It was epic, man. I had a good time. I love flying so much. Aaron, awesome to fly with, man. Yeah.
You're looking good there. You did one manoeuvre that caught him out, straight away with that 360 manoeuvre up high.
There was a lot of them that didn't feel that good to me, but I thought I was going to hit the glass a couple of times.
Yeah.
But,
And how'd you feel following him initially?
mate, it was awesome. Like I was just saying before, like there was a lot of lines. I was like, man, I have to catch up here, and I felt like I missed like top, bottom a few times. So it was good. I really enjoyed that.
Excellent stuff, mate. Well, congratulations. That is awesome.
Thank you so much.
And we're here with Red Rocket. Aaron, how was it, mate?
Yeah, it was good.
Awesome stuff, mate. Looking good in there. He caught you out a couple of times. You had a couple of corks, but
A couple of 360, I was like, oh, fuck, can't follow that.
yeah. But epic stuff, mate. Epic stuff.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it.
And you had a couple of corks there. It was like a couple of close calls with the boys. How was that?
Yeah, I cooked a little bit, but yeah, that was all right.
I think you did awesome, mate. Congratulations. Well done.
I appreciate it.
Awesome stuff, guys. Beautiful stuff.
Fuck yeah, Chad.
if I'm ever at the crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code, my soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I've made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime, and I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion, taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame that I train with and travel with. Something in my eyes say I'm so close to having the prize. I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise.
Alyssa doing a good job trying to hold on, but Bella actually had probably her best round in round 3. It was good to see. She's turned it up, turn it up.
One game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush, it's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. The move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same
Righto,
mistakes.
guys, this is for not the live stream, this is for you guys. How's everyone doing out there tonight? I can't... Right, here we are with match 2. Craig Allender versus Rob Wylie. The consistent grinder versus the dynamic newcomer. What do you reckon, Shane? This matchup's going to be tight, it's going to be fast, 240 k's an hour.
Yeah, super keen to see this one. I think both of their styles are super different. Craig is a super simple, clean, fast flyer. I haven't seen Rob fly in a while, but I feel like he's more trick orientated, so we'll probably see some spins.
Yeah, he's quite explosive.
Things like that.
Yeah, quite explosive, quite adaptive. Craig being the conservative. Yeah. But let's see if he pulls it out of the bag here tonight. Penrith, Ifly down under. Here we go. Match number 2.
She's crazy like a fool. What my daddy cool?
A great entrance there by Craig. Ready to rumble. Very consistent.
That
very
was Rob Wylie.
Oh, that was Rob. Sorry, guys. That was Rob.
Straight off the bat,
Beautiful
we can
stuff
see that Rob is going to be throwing some flips and spins tonight. I can tell already just from his little demonstration there. He's going to be pulling out all his bag of tricks.
Yeah. Straight out the hood, though. Them niggas out here fucked up. Weighing them bags and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas sleeping on air mattresses. Let me talk to him for a minute. Call him, get the money. Let's go.
I won't break the code. Young niggas try not to die. We just pray that we get old.
Oh, Craig there looking smooth as the white rapper. Ready to rumble. Craig Wirtz here at the tunnel, and he's going to be some force to reckon with tonight as we get ready for the first round with Rob leading.
All right, straight up.
And it's go time, 90 seconds.
Starting off the round with some head up into a head down layout. Little classic off the top, back out. Nice, smooth, clean lines from Rob so far. Not a whole lot of tricks happening. I think he's just getting warmed up, sussing Craig out at this stage, seeing where he's slowing down.
Rob is in the black helmet, Craig in the white. Both extremely smooth flyers, looking good here as we run into the first 30 seconds.
Rob's flying, seeming super friendly at this stage. He doesn't seem to be attacking a whole lot. Just seem to be absolutely cruising. Craig doing a real good job of following.
Both flyers flying very consistently, very smooth. Not many busts going on here. Craig definitely doing a good job getting underneath the bottom and top lines. As we're coming up to 30 seconds to go. Beautiful flying by both gentlemen here.
Yeah, definitely caught me by surprise. I thought Rob would have been throwing a little bit more now. Just missed Craig off the top on that, head down at 360.
Yeah, I think it's his debut match here tonight, so that's probably playing conservative just to suss it all out, and he's going to throw it in on the next round.
That's right, just taking it easy for the first round. We'll see it light up in the next one.
Yeah, hate to say it, but consistency is the key. Here we go, 5 seconds to go before the lead change.
So, whoa,
throw
nice
something very technical in there
at the bottom. Nice little full break at the bottom. So Rob Wylie going into the first round with a 10-point lead on Craig. Let's see how Craig goes with his leading.
Right, Craig training hard here at the tunnel. In his spare time when he's not flying, he's flying. And it's showing right now. Beautiful smooth lines by both guys here.
Craig has definitely put a lot of time into his flying over the last 6 months.
Just a bust there by Rob.
I reckon if you could give Craig points to win by side flying, he'd probably side fly for the whole 2 rounds. Unfortunately, that's not the case here tonight, so he's going to have to... Oh, just missed.
Sadly,
Rob is
Rob is getting caught out here quite a few times so far by Craig. Craig showing very strong skill set here. As we come in 45 seconds to go, round 1.
Seems to be super even on the points here. Craig just getting his points back. He's got another 4 to go before they are even. And it looks like we have another 30 seconds. Super doable for Craig to get his points back. Let's see how he goes.
Again, remembering these guys are doing 250 kilometres an hour. 85% of what the tunnel's capacity is. Capacity. Great word.
And Craig has just taken the lead. He's up by 3 points on Rob Wylie with 10 seconds to go.
Can't express how much energy this takes to fly these lines for this length of time, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. The end of round 1. Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful, boys. Nice clean exit on round 1. The boys going to have a little breather, and then we'll head back in for round 2. Craig Allender currently up and winning by 5 points.
These guys going to take a minute's rest. It's pretty hot in there. It's pretty intense. I wonder how many times they took a breath.
Definitely a few, I reckon.
Definitely a few. A minute's rest is not much for flying those sort of dynamic lines, eh?
Definitely not. If I was in there, I'd be needing like more 5 to 6 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah. And then looking at Craig, he's ahead by a few points now, and Rob had a bit of trouble there keeping up with him.
Yeah, no, the boys are flying super clean and smooth tonight. I thought there would have been a little bit more aggression, but both of them seem to be going pretty cruisy on each other.
We're only halfway through though,
That's
brother.
Right. Let's see how we go into this second
Rob's
round.
going to leave it all on the table here, I reckon. As we get ready, there's going to be 10 seconds to go. Craig's going to be leading the first one here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, Rob's struggling straight off the bat here.
Once again, the boys are off with just some simple lines at this stage. Not a whole lot of breakers or twips or bottom loops at the moment. Twists, correction.
And when Shane says simple lines, hundreds and hundreds of hours to get to this point. Incredible sport that takes skill, bravado, and testicular fortitude.
What I like about this this matchup tonight is the boys aren't taking the easy way out. They're definitely adding in some head up as well, which makes it a lot trickier for them.
Rob really struggling to get over the line though. Craig really flying, whoa, smooth and fast, bouncing off the net like a trampoline there.
Craig with quite a significant lead on Rob Wylie. He is up again, 15 points coming into the second round of his first leading.
And we've got nearly 30 seconds to go here. And for everyone at home, just remember that every single part of their body is doing something to keep control throughout these maneuvers. It's like an airplane with 500 different wings. Like a helicopter. Hey, 20 seconds to go.
Might have just caught Rob out on that bottom line there. Rob seems to be missing out on quite a few of his points on that bottom ring. I think that's Craig's secret weapon here at this stage.
Yeah, a lot of numbers coming up here. Needed to stay at school a bit longer to get to these numbers as we go into the second half of round 2. And here we go. Rob's on the lead. Craig to follow.
All right, let's see if we see a little bit here.
Whoa.
There's that aggression that I was talking about. That's
Smashed
what we're
him.
waiting for. He's really starting to light up into this second round. Here come the 360s at the top. Craig doing a really good job of keeping up with those spins.
That was an intense move, that first move. I didn't even know what that was.
Oh, just missed him on the breaker into outface there.
Craig, a couple of busts there already, eh? He's getting up there.
Rob might have just realised that he needs quite a significant amount of points to come back here. He's starting to throw down. Just missed Craig on the head down 360 in that one.
Oh, Rob's doing everything he can to get Craig to bust here, and he's definitely done a few busts so far. Beautiful stuff here by both flyers. Whoa.
Rob with 13 points that he needs to win this next round.
Oh, he's catching up, but he's still a little bit behind as we've got 30 seconds left to go.
Well, he's missed Craig. Good sportsmanship by Rob, slowing down there for him.
All the competitors here
Craig's
tonight
just
are
missed
doing
out
great.
on those
Whoa.
360s at the top there. Rob's not slowing down now.
I'm breaking a sweat just watching. These guys are going for it. Whoa!
Oh, near collision at the top.
Just out of the
Little
shot of the
high
cameras
five.
there. A little high five.
Oh, yeah, boys. They're just having a good time in there at this stage.
Great
3 seconds
stuff.
to go.
Everyone's a winner in this one. As we are time. Well, great stuff, guys. Well done. Oh, it got a bit hectic at the end there.
Yeah, it definitely does when you're flying at that
Beautiful
level.
stuff.
With that super technical flying, it's definitely going to be potential for collisions for sure, but that was cool. I like watching that one. That was
And
good.
then just as they collided, a quick high five to say everything's okay,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'll
all
keep
good.
on going. Wow, that's crazy. Few bruises going to be there in the morning, I reckon,
Maybe
Shane.
they'll feel it tomorrow, yeah.
But great stuff, very intense stuff. And one of those manoeuvres Rob threw there was just quite intense at the start there. Definitely caught Craig out, but I think it's going to go to the judges, but I think Craig might have
I
it.
think Craig, he was up by quite a few points there. We'll see how we go.
Epic stuff as we go back into slow motion now and check out this manoeuvre by Rob. Definitely under the line there. Oh, Craig very close to a bust there. The guy's using every part of their body to fly in this tunnel. And as per usual, we do have a winner. It's quite tight. Let's get these guys in and see what's going on. Come on in, boys. Well, that was an intense battle. Come on in, Rob. Don't be shy, mate. You weren't shy there before. Excellent stuff, mate. Great stuff. That one of those manoeuvres at the start. Oh, mate, that was epic. And you were just smooth and consistent, Craig. It was absolutely epic. But as always, we do have a winner. As we have Rob, 30 busts, and Craig, the winner, with 22, mate. Congratulations. Epic stuff. How was that?
That was fun, man. Rob's super nice to fly with. Super nice. Yeah, loved it. Really.
You loved it?
Yeah, just sick flight. Thank you.
You loved it so much you gave him a little bit of a hug there at the end, eh?
Yeah.
Hug and a high five, cheap date.
Bit of a bro moment. Yeah. Sweet.
Beautiful stuff. How'd you feel? You look very consistent in there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's my home tunnel. So, yeah, haven't flown for a bit, but it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's really nice to fly with Rob, man. Super nice to follow.
Very good stuff and beautiful to watch, mate. You're a very smooth flyer, smooth and consistent. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
Awesome stuff. And, mate, Rob, amazing stuff, mate. Yeah, kicking ass. Very hard to follow him at some points.
For sure, man. Full credit to Craig, dude. He's a sick flyer, and he's put in all the hard work, and it definitely shows off, hey, when he's flying with him. So, full credit, man. Sick job. Fucking oath. Thanks, good job, man.
How'd you feel? It was your debut time competing here, and you...
Dude, another thing, full credit to Mason. He's come up with this event, and it's pretty sweet just to be a part of it. So, yeah, thanks for having me, and I'll definitely get back here again for the next one.
You should, because you were nice and smooth and consistent at the start. You could feel you were just testing the waters.
The fatigue for sure, like going into that second round, following him, by the time it was my turn to lead, I was pretty done, eh? I was like, fuck, I've got nothing left in the chamber. But cheers, yeah.
Yeah, just give him a hug, a high five, and get out of there.
Let's just do that, get out, get it done with, eh?
Well, congratulations, gentlemen. That was awesome. Well done. Match 2 is out of there. Well done, everyone. Great stuff, and we'll be back in a second.
So body piling is based on the follow the leader concept that's been around for a very, very long time, but there's never been a competition for this. Hey, my name's Mason. I'm from Downunder Dynamics. Today I'm going to talk to you about the rules for the follow the leader tunnel game that we're doing. 6 years ago I came up with this game. Essentially we had a competition that everyone could participate in. From beginners through to advanced. It was easily understood by the non-skydiver, easily judged, non-subjective, so it seemed to tick all the boxes. To be able to play the game, we need to have a court. So we get the tunnel and we divide the tunnel into 3 different zones. We have the bottom zone, we have the middle zone, and we have the top zone. The top and the bottom zone are called end zones. Okay, this is where you can score points from flying fast lines through the bottom up into the top. When you're head up, you must fly the shoes into the end zone for them to be classed as being in that end zone. If you're head down, then you need to fly your helmet, the head, into the end zone. That goes to the top zone or the bottom zone. By flying fast into the lines, it forces the follower, if they can't keep up, to start cutting shorter lines, meaning that they will be unable to match entering the same zone as the leader. The other way to score points is for the leader to do tricks that the follower must match. If they don't match, point against them. So the game starts with 2 flyers standing in the door. Once they enter, the timer starts, one person leads and the other one follows. After a 2-minute game, a flasher will signal, leader and follower switch positions, and then they continue for another 2-minute game with the opposite person now leading and the other one following. At the end of the match, they get out the tunnel. Each 4-minute block of the 2-minute games is called a set. The flyer with the most points after 3 sets wins the match. So there will also be an odd number of entries and exits too. One will receive 2 entries and 1 exit, and the other will receive 2 exits and 1 entry. So the tricks aren't restricted to the end zones, they can be thrown anywhere. They class as a separate point. You can throw them anywhere in the tunnel, they just need to be matched. Although if the trick is performed in the end zone and the follower doesn't match, they will get 2 points awarded to them now because 1, the leader went into the end zone and done a trick there as well. So they're 2 separate things, the end zone and the trick. The main restriction on tricks is you can't score off the same trick more than twice. That doesn't necessarily mean you will be penalised for doing that move, it just means you can't score off it. The rotational axis must be matched as well as the direction. Okay, so that's where if you do a half break left, that's different to a half breaker right. Okay, you must match the same rotational axis and direction of spin. Both entry and exits must also be matched. If the leader, although, does an unsafe entry or exit, they may be penalised as well by the follower receiving 1 point. So other limitations on tricks is they have to be easily seen by the follower. Okay, so no flying dirty lines or sneaky little things where you purposely do the trick blind or backwards or like in a dirty spot. If a trick is flown so the follower can't see it, this is classed as a blind move. The leader can't score a point from it. It's void, nil. A penalty will be given to a flyer for any unsafe flying, punching, pulling, kicking, pushing, corking out or anything like this, stopping during moves. Okay, so the moves need to keep moving and keep going all the time. Okay, if we're doing a trick and stopping, this is unsafe because the person's going to come diving down and they may hit them too. Flying through people's legs, anything like this. Say the leader does something dangerous and they get a penalty against them, the follower will receive that point. Okay, if the follower does something dangerous, then the leader's going to get that extra point. So if a follower busts and corks out or hits a wall or the rhythm breaks, carve, reset, let them get back in, and then start to continue again. So to sum it up, the aim of this game is not to just destroy and hose your mate. It's to try and lead clean lines and beat them on skill, strategy, with them being able to see visually everything you're doing at once. Okay? The true flyer is someone that can win and be completely seen during all moves. So they win on pure skill, not by sneakiness or anything like this. They might have strategy and combos and stuff like this in the head, but they're doing it by pure skill and being seen the entire time. Please enjoy the game, or body piloting as it's now called, and hopefully more content comes out soon and we can start having some proper competitions. So enjoy.
Okay, and here we are with match 3, Amy Jamieson versus Alyssa Raymond. And Amy has been on a world record, seasoned competitor here at Ifly Penrith, as she gets ready to for a walkout song. What's it going to be? Amy's been skydiving since 2017 and works fall time in the tunnel here, and as part of the 2022 Women's Vertical World Record, 72 way. As we get ready for her to come on out. What a great night so far, Shane.
Absolutely loving it. Yeah, I'm loving sitting out here watching.
Here we go.
And my generation is full of lean sipping, blunt twisting, pill popping, simple-minded, bandwagon hopping, dumb niggas. I smoke too, I ain't trying to surround and judge niggas. Just be productive, you wasting time just because. Let me guess, wait, you think positive rap is boring? You rather
Amy lulling us into a false insecurity there. She takes a seat on her way out.
Beautiful demonstration by Amy. Up next we have Alyssa Raymond from Ifly Brisbane. Alyssa's the only flyer here tonight who style I'm not super familiar with. We do know though that she is either a kickboxer or Muay Thai fighter. So we can expect to see maybe a little bit of aggression in her flying tonight. Definitely wouldn't want to get into an argument with her.
Be nice to her.
Definitely lots
She'll
of compliments on her flying tonight, yeah.
Check this out.
Okay.
I look good.
Okay. On the street and I got my swag on. Okay. Get the money, gotta get my bag on. Okay. Triple back, flip out the whole scene.
Nice, simple flip twist for Alyssa's demonstration.
Righto, Shane, who's your money on this one? This is going to be tight.
This one's going to be super tight. I'm not 100% sure, just because I don't know Alyssa's flying that well. It looks to me like it's super flip twist orientated, a lot of spins. Maybe already you can see quite a few spins.
Here we go, straight off the bat, throwing some spins and twists.
Amy does have the upper hand here because it is her local home tunnel, so she'd probably be super familiar with all the lines and all the placement of her tricks.
She's also been competing before with a win-loss record of 1-2.
All right, Alyssa's starting off the round. No bust so far. Seems to be pretty friendly flying coming into the first 10 seconds of this round.
And these guys flying at a slightly slower speed. So the tunnel's at 75% capacity, which is 190 kilometers an hour. Still very fast though. Let's see if Amy gets above the line here. That was close. Alyssa really being smooth here. She hit the glass though.
Seems like pretty friendly flying here tonight so far. Alyssa not attacking so much.
And this is the match for the low to mid-speed titles. So there's a lot on the line here for both these girls.
Looks like Amy might have just missed the spin, the head-up spin on that one. There is...
She's missed another one there.
Amy's first bust.
20 seconds left to go. First half, round one.
Because the speed is a little bit lower here, the girls do have a little bit of opportunity to catch up on some of the spins and stay ahead.
Girls often showing the finesse, whereas the guys will just muscle through. So looking great here as we change sides. Here we go. Amy leading. Straight away catching Alyssa out there. Flying high above the line. And the key is not to go too far above the line because it will take you longer to get to the next maneuver.
Amy showing some super clean flying here tonight. Nice little front layout into a half head down, a 360. Nice little head up, out face scoop.
Oh, she comes out very fast. Both girls very fast
Looks like
there.
Amy might have just lost herself in that head up 360 at the top there.
Lucky no one saw that one. Right, under a minute to go.
You can see the girls really trying to max out that lift, trying to fly nice and efficient. It looks like it's a little bit slower, so they're definitely having to work for it.
Oh, it's hard with a slow speed to get up above that red line as well. Amy catching Alyssa out a couple of times now. But overall, not very many busts as we've got 30 seconds to go.
Whoa. Alyssa just lost herself on that breaker at the bottom there.
Must be some bumpy air there for a second by Alyssa.
Yeah, just a bit of turbulence, maybe a side gust.
As we got 15 seconds to go here in round one. Beautiful flying by Amy, although she is bouncing off the glass and smashing in the glass there on that one.
Amy's really starting to pick up her lead here. She is ahead by 9 points so far.
Okay, as we end round one. Both girls milking that extra time there.
Bottom there.
Amy dismounting like she normally does. Well done. Well, that was quite intense, mate. That was great stuff by the girls there. Couple of kicks of the glass, though.
Yeah, for sure. Really good start to Amy there. You can see that it's pretty difficult flying for them both. They're flying at a lower speed, which makes it a lot trickier for them to get that lift, come all the way up to the top of the tunnel, and then come back down. And throwing 360s and breakers and that's pretty difficult.
It's very difficult. For the first time today and yesterday, I've been told to go above that red line, and it proved very, very difficult. So hats off to the girls and the guys here tonight. Looking in slow motion here as the check out Alyssa following Amy here.
And it looks like we are getting ready to go back into round 2. 8 seconds to go.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. With Amy leading.
Amy starting off this second round here with a 9-point lead on Alyssa.
Oh, catching Alyssa out there.
Alyssa just missed the outface scoop on that one. Another point to Amy.
Amy taking the lead
Head
here
up 360 to the top. Alyssa doing a good job of following.
Well, a bit of a stall there by Amy, give Alyssa a chance to catch up, but she didn't get above the line. Whoa, and Amy definitely got above the line there.
Amy just seems to have Alyssa a little bit on the speed of her lines here tonight. Alyssa just being a little bit too slow for Amy here.
Under a minute to go. And for the people at home, every tunnel is slightly different, even though it looks like it's the same. Every tunnel has different types of air. It's a cold day, you will fly different to it's a hot day. There's Amy really showing up here, showing her stuff.
Amy nearly 20 points ahead of Alyssa here. Whoa, big head down 360.
Oh.
Amy not slowing down for her though.
Great sportsmanship. These guys wanted to keep it safe. The only way that Amy can lose points when she's leading is if she's being dangerous, and she's not doing that. Okay, we've got 15 seconds to go. Oh, as Alyssa smacks the glass. Feel that one in the morning. Righto, we've got a lead change. Here we go.
All right, so Alyssa, I think the strategy for Alyssa here is to show us one of those flip twists that she did right in the start of her demonstration. Oh, a little bit of a pause.
A little bit of a bingle.
Again. If Alyssa can show us maybe one of those flip twists that she showed us at the start of her demonstration, I reckon she'd catch Amy out. She's going to have to pull something out of the bag of tricks here.
Oh, she's sped up now. She's going to flow back again now, which is great. Amy getting under the line, though. Not getting any bust whatsoever. Under a minute to go. Almost.
Nice little reverse bottom loop by Alyssa. Amy doing a good job of following. Head up 360 at the top.
Oh, just made it. Catching them out here as we're 45 seconds to go. Amy's still not busting. Incredible stuff.
No bust by Amy. Alyssa slowing down there a little bit, giving Amy a chance to catch up.
Spoke too soon. Both girls flying very, very well. Very difficult sport to master. These girls are really, really shining right now. Oh, just made it to the line then, as we've got 10 seconds to go.
Some nice clean lines by Alyssa here. Amy doing a good job to keep up with those 360s at the top, and a little bit of a speed change by Alyssa.
And that is time.
All right.
Epic stuff
nice
by both
work,
girls.
Alyssa doing a really good job to keep up with Amy in her home tunnel here, so nice work, Alyssa.
Amy shining through tonight. That was a very good match, eh? Amazing stuff. Oh, and we have a break because we have 4 rounds. This is a title match.
This is a title fight, so we've still got quite a few rounds to go, 2 rounds to go. Anything could happen.
I am tired just watching. That's a lot of flying these girls are going to be doing. It's a lot of cardio in there, and it's a lot of intensity. I'm terrified every time I'm in there.
I think Alyssa's definitely got her cardio skills up being a fighter, so I think she's definitely not in unfamiliar territory here.
No.
She's got anything.
She's got heart like a lioness. And only 1 minute to rest too, Shane. That's not that much.
Here we go, 12 seconds to go.
Righto, can Alyssa come back? We will see. Who's leading? Right, Alyssa's going to lead. She's going to pull everything out of the bag here as we head into round 3.
All right, nice little reverse bottom loop into a head down 360. This is a really difficult maneuver. Both of the girls showing their skills in the first bit of this. Is this the third round?
How is that? To stop like that is just sick.
Nice one. Little bottom loop into a classic, coming into an out face, head up scoop.
Amy just got a little bust there. But overall, she's keeping under the line.
Oh, a little tricky anti-breaker at the bottom there. Might have just caught Amy out on that one. I think that needs to be Alyssa's strategy here. Get a little bit sneaky in the placement of her moves. A couple anti-breakers, maybe some quick directional changes.
That's the way to do it. Try and catch her out with something unfamiliar. Amy, whoa, touching the net with her knees there.
Little front layout at the top.
Intense
Amy doing
stuff.
a really good job of keeping up with Alyssa's leading here.
As we're under 30 seconds to go. And it's very hard to see each other at different times for the different maneuvers. So hats off to Amy for keeping up here.
Oh, near collision there, near collision. Alyssa having a little slowdown moment and back into it.
That could have been nasty. That could have been nasty, Shane. And for sure, both flyers are fatiguing, for sure, as they go into the second half with Amy leading. Oh,
nice fast lines by Amy here.
Fast.
Straight into head up.
That net is not a trampoline. It's a cheese grater. Wow. You don't want to be hitting that too hard.
Amy doing a real good job of throwing some head down 360s. These moves are super hard to keep nice and vertical. Both Amy and Alyssa showing their skills here tonight. Let's see if Amy's going to pull out any more of those head down 360s.
Amy's still clearly in the lead here, really showcasing her skill levels. Really stepping up from her last competition. It's incredible stuff. These direction changes are so challenging.
Nice little store at the bottom there. Front layout into an out face, correction, in face scoop.
Both girls spending hundreds of hours in the tunnel perfecting their craft.
Looks like Amy is a 35 points ahead of Alyssa here. Definitely not showing any signs of slowing down, even with the significant lead.
Oh, a close call there. Both girls shooting above the top line there. Great stuff. Here we go. 3 seconds left.
Wow, nice big head down spin off Amy off the top.
Both girls finishing strong.
I'm not too sure if Alyssa flew that last one. I'm not too sure. I didn't see that. Nice one, girls.
Unbelievable stuff, girls. Well done. That is amazing stuff. And Alyssa having, not the upper hand here because her local tunnel is 4 foot smaller.
It's a lot smaller for sure. So definitely, Amy definitely has the upper hand here for sure. So Alyssa's doing a really good job of keeping up here tonight for sure.
Amazing stuff. Both girls for sure fatigued. It's
Hands on the hips, getting a breather.
Very, very hot in there today.
Bricey boy, the instructor on the door, giving them some support.
And what happens when the air is too hot in there? What changes?
I'm not really the one to be asking that. Gets warmer.
It gets warmer.
So it definitely feels a little bit different for sure. As the air particles get hotter, they spread out a little bit more. It can feel a little bit bumpy in there too as it starts to heat up over that 30-degree mark.
Yeah, right. Well, that's it. It's crazy. It's definitely hot here in Penrith.
Yeah.
It's not known for penguins, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Last round of the last round. Who is leading? Amy's leading in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Straight into a tricky maneuver there by Amy.
Amy loves that little head up breaker into head down into a little front layout off the top. Amy, even still with that significant lead, definitely not slowing down at all. If anything, looks like she's speeding up here.
She is flying fast and smooth.
Fast and smooth. Some nice 360s off the top. Alyssa seems to be struggling a little bit to keep up with the spins.
Incredible stuff. I mean, this sport takes so much energy. Alyssa just getting another bust there, unfortunately. It's very hard to keep up with Amy. Her speed and agility is second to none here today. Well, Amy had a little bust off the wall there.
Front layout into maybe a little collision with the wall there by Alyssa. Amy slowing down for her, checking that she's okay. Good sportsmanship by Amy.
What great sportsmanship, giving a thumbs up, making sure Alyssa's safe, and off they go again. Oh, very hard to get above the line there for Alyssa.
First little bit of head up that we've seen tonight. A couple head up in-face and out-face lines is nice to see.
Okay, we've got nearly 10 seconds to go.
Amy might have just caught her feet on the bottom of that net.
I've ruined pairs of shoes on that net.
So have I.
It is sharp.
Definitely go through quite a few pairs of shoes being a tunnel instructor.
Righto, here we have a lead change. Amy, you're going to crank it up. Alyssa, sorry, cranking it up for the final round. What's she going to show here? Amy just showing really good flow, really good speed here.
Nice, steady, clean lines by Alyssa. I think she's waiting to wind up and place a little breaker here. A little stall, classic into, here we go. Now we're seeing some, caught Amy out on that one. Okay, so that's a green flag for Alyssa to start winding up on some of her little tricks there.
Yeah, Amy getting a couple of busts there. Will it be enough? We'll see with under a minute to go. And Alyssa making use of the tunnel.
Amy just missed the 360 at the top there.
Alyssa really shining through on this last round, showing what it takes as a fighter and a flyer in these big rounds. Amy definitely get a few busts on this one.
Yeah, Alyssa's starting to get her points back, which is nice.
Yeah. Will it be enough? Under 20 seconds to go. Amy flying very far above the line there, wasting valuable time. Definitely caught up, but will it be enough? Sadly, I don't think so as we go to the judges.
All right, nice work, girls.
Stuff.
Nice work. Good stuff, Alyssa, for keeping up with Amy in her home tunnel. Nice flying by the girls tonight. Good stuff.
Mate, it's such a difference flying from a 12-foot tunnel to a 16-foot tunnel.
Incredible difference. Yeah, definitely a whole lot more power in this thing. So I'm not too sure how much time she's done in here, but yeah, it'll be a massive difference.
Yeah,
100%.
it was definitely noticeable tonight with Amy's home tunnel and flying very smoothly throughout. We're just waiting on the judges. See how we go. Both girls did an absolutely incredible job.
Yeah, that
really
was insane for sure. They've definitely spent the most time in there tonight, and I would be guessing it'd be getting up to like 35 degrees in there for sure, and they've spent close to how long?
Mate, well, you got the right hat for that sort of temperature.
You know it, mate. I've always got a hat on. Sun safety.
Safety's no accident, mate. Right, just a couple of discrepancies with the judges there as we're just waiting to see the final scores.
All right,
here we go. And girls, come on in. Don't be shy. You definitely weren't shy in the tunnel. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Epic stuff. I'm tired just standing here. Unbelievable flying. And this was a title fight. You guys had to endure quite a lot of tunnel time. Anything you have to say about this, Mason?
That was an unreal match. It was really good to watch both of you go at it. Love to see it again one day.
Mason is the organiser of the BPC number 5, and he's the originator of this whole entire competition that's going to have a global impact in the near future. So look out, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we do have a winner, and Alyssa had 63 points. A lot of busts there, but it's not her home tunnel. And the winner with only 16 points, Amy, congratulations. We'll go to the normal handshake. Yeah. And then we do this. Amy, how was that? Incredible stuff, mate.
Man, it's hot in here. That was hard. It's hard to think about new tricks while you're in the middle of it, and you get towards the end and you just get super tired.
And do you do any dirt diving beforehand to try and catch your competitor out?
No, I do what I do with my life, wing it.
Just wing it. Epic stuff.
Yeah, it was good fun. I did a little bit of training with Mace, but chucking those tricks scared me, so I kind of ignored that.
Well, it looks scary to me. You had a couple of collisions there, but such great sportsmanship.
Alyssa's a legend. She's awesome. She's so fun to fly with.
Well, congratulations, Amy. Absolutely epic stuff. Stay right there while we talk to Alyssa, and you are going to get a beautiful helmet there from Cookie Composites. Excellent. Well done, Cookie Composites. Well done, Amy. Alyssa, congratulations. How was that?
Hectic.
It's pretty hectic there. Your tunnel's a lot smaller than you normally train in.
Yeah, I was flying some 12-foot lines in here, I think. But they were good fun, and yeah, got a few knocks, but it was heaps of fun. And thanks, Mace, for putting it on. So yeah, and I'm cooking. So
Yeah, you're cooking. It's super hot in here. And how'd you go in the last 2 rounds there? Did your fighting aspect of things come in and show a big bit of heart?
Maybe. I mean, I hope not physically, but
I saw a couple of cheeky ones in there, but then you got the thumbs up and it was good to go.
yeah, no, it's good. Amy's fun us to fly with, and it's good sportsmanship. So
Well, great stuff, and I hope you come back for more and take that title from her. Congratulations.
thanks, mate.
Congratulations to you too. And well done to Mason for organising this epic competition. Well done, everyone. And we'll be back soon for match number 4. Things are heating up. Let's do this.
The dream of flight is now a reality. Ifly Indoor Skydiving has arrived. Master the air in our thrilling world-class facilities. If you're looking for a new sport, a family day out, or you're a thrill seeker, we fly all ages and abilities. Guaranteed to get your feet off the ground. Ifly Indoor Skydiving. There's nothing else like it on Earth. Book your dream flight online today.
Competition so far, Shane, as we go to the replay.
Yeah, that was really good to see. So as we got out, or as the girls got out of the tunnel, Amy mentioned that it was crazy hot in there. So the girls really putting on a show and flying at some super high speeds and some super hot speeds. So
very much so, hey? And it's hard to breathe in there. You know, you've got a full face helmet on.
Yeah, like Amy said, to breathe, to think, to be able to think about where you need to be and place your lines, it's super difficult. And both of the girls did really
Incredible
well.
stuff, hey? I mean, especially for Alyssa, she only flies in a 12-foot tunnel, and it doesn't seem like much, but it's actually a massive, massive difference. And this being one of the biggest tunnels, the biggest tunnel in Australia.
Yeah, definitely that combination of space and power between the 2 tunnels, it's huge. So, yeah, I think if Alyssa wanted to come back and compete in one of these again, I think she'll probably want to come back and do a bit of training.
She'll need to train, and Mason, being the #1 coach in Australia, is the man for it.
He'll definitely be able to help her out with that for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
I've been training with Mason the last couple of days, and to try and find the space in that tunnel and be okay with it, because it's a fine line between smashing into the glass and just staying in the middle of the tunnel.
Yeah, 100%, especially when you're training and then you add another person into that mix. Super technical stuff.
It's crazy. Yeah. And then, you know, when the coach goes out for a second and you're there by yourself, it's actually pretty intimidating, and all the technique goes out the window pretty quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So these girls looking really good. What a great competition so far. And for sure, when Alyssa comes back, she's going to come back stronger and better than ever.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely, for sure. Who have we got here? We got Craig, Allender, and Rob Wylie.
These guys are intense, hey?
Yeah, probably the cleanest flight of tonight, I reckon. The boys flying some super clean lines. Wasn't a whole lot of trick flying, maybe some head down, 360 at the top, but mainly nice and efficient lines from the boys here.
And Craig just being a super efficient flyer. You know, you can tell he works in the tunnel, and his spare time he's just flying in the tunnel, and very, very smooth, very controlled.
Any spare moment you'll catch Craig flying in the tunnel, probably working on his side flying, which we didn't get to see any of tonight, unfortunately, but I'm sure you'll see some of that at some point.
It's a tricky one in competition, because you're trying to pull all your stocks out, but if you make a mistake by going too hard too early, you'll create a bust.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
So you need to be consistent, and yeah, he was. But Rob looking good. I mean, it's so hard to explain how incredible this flying is by these guys.
Yeah, definitely the boys. You can definitely see Rob's got a bit of a background in some speed rounds in the tunnel. You can see he's got a real fast, aggressive, explosive style in his flying, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, looking really good. I mean, and to learn, you need to start at these low speeds and work your way up, hey, to get the technique right.
Yeah, exactly. The low speed sort of will magnify your mistakes, and then you can work on them there, slowly creep the speed up until you're doing this. These guys, I think they were flying around about 80, 85%.
Yeah, which is just, for me, it's just hard to comprehend, but it's nothing that time and commitment.
That's right. Yeah, I reckon everyone here would be at least sort of 3 years plus, maybe up to 10 years of flying in the tunnel. So it's definitely a whole lot of time if you want to be able to do this sort of stuff. Although what's really cool about this competition is Mason has catered it for beginners as well. So he's got the beginners and the intermediates that can also fly the lines and aren't super technical but can get involved as well, which is really cool.
And that's the beauty of the sport now. The information is out there. The coaching techniques are so incredible. Just the little things. Mason can literally read your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Without telling you, what to do in there.
Yeah,
because we can't speak in there. We can only acknowledge through eyes and
eye contact
and a little bit of
sort of emotion on the way back and hand signals. Yeah,
it's
really
incredible stuff. And so here we go. We've got round 1 again replay with Aaron. Red Rocket is his nickname.
Red Rocket and
Chad. So battle of the gingers here.
The battle of the gingers. Who was the winning ginger?
I'm pretty sure it was Chad. Chad also works in the tunnel here, and hats off to Aaron, because Aaron really, he did it tough. He chose this life, and he did so many sacrifices. He lived in his car for I don't know how long.
Yeah, that's right, 100%. I've woken up coming into work one day, and Aaron's out the front sleeping in his car with the seat reclined, just because he's that committed to flying. So that's really cool to see, and to be able to keep up with an instructor that's been flying for so long is really good stuff.
It's incredible stuff, eh? Yeah, a bit of a bin chicken, doing whatever it takes to just make it happen, which is the key to making your dreams come true, and he certainly has done that tonight. He recently got married too. Incredible stuff.
That's right, yeah.
I didn't think gingers got married anymore, but they do. But no, these guys are great, and they're friends of ours, and it's just great stuff to see. And it doesn't matter on each level, you just are inspired by every single person that gets in the tunnel, because it's just incredible, and it's so difficult to do.
Absolutely, yeah. There's definitely a lot of body coordination and balance that goes into this flying sport.
And the speeds that these guys are coming down from head down onto their belly, they don't have that much time to slow themselves down before they hit the net. The line is only 2 foot above the net.
Yeah, the coordination and precision of being able to do a layout and then pick that lift up and then take it somewhere else is super difficult. And yeah, everyone here tonight's been showing some
it's incredible stuff.
Skills.
I mean, just to join the dots, just for go from stop, do a layout, stop, do a carve, stop, do a transition. These guys are not stopping, and the difficult part's actually the part in between everything.
Yeah, the combinations and the filling parts to be able to flow in between the lines, super difficult. And for it to be able to come into your mind and then for you to be able to execute that is just another thing in itself. So
it's absolutely incredible stuff. And then these guys also, everyone's a skydiver here as well, with thousands of skydives. So they take everything they've learned in the tunnel and they go to your dad's drop zone over at Picton and
put it in the sky.
Yeah. And your dad, quite a famous skydiver, 39,000 skydives.
Yeah, he's cracking on nearly 40,000 jumps, so hoping I can get on the 40,000th with him.
The numbers are too big. The numbers are too big.
Same.
Incredible stuff. And you followed in his footsteps.
Yeah. Started skydiving at a pretty early age, and I'm not too sure about the business just yet, but definitely followed in his footsteps in skydiving. And yeah, I think I'll be doing it for the rest of my life, 100%.
For sure. I think we're both lifers here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're also a pilot.
Yes, do a bit of flying as well. Yeah.
I can't believe you haven't said it already.
Oh, I think Taz would be upset with me that I didn't say it.
No, but really great stuff. You're a man of the air, and it's incredible to share this commentating with you.
Yeah, stoked to be here with you, mate. Yeah, stoked to be here.
And it looks like we're getting on to match number 4, and this is also a title fight against Donnie Gales and Jeremy Brazier. So Donnie Gales has just been over in Abu Dhabi, kicking some butt on a world first competition that's absolutely crazy. Jeremy Brazier, good-looking lad, and he's going to be competing here tonight. It's going to be a tough one. Both have similar body types, and both fly extremely fast, dynamic lines. Right, so we're going to have Jeremy coming out first.
All right, Jeremy Brazier. The Brazier bus is back in town. These boys have been travelling around quite a lot. Not too sure how long the boys are back in Sydney for, but both of them will be competing here tonight at the BPC. These boys definitely have one of my favourite styles of flying. Some super nice, efficient lines, some steezy little head up and head down 360s at the top of their layouts.
And I just saw them in the tunnel for the first time today, and what they were flying is actually illegal in some countries, I reckon. It was that crazy.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Definitely my favourite style of flying, so I'm excited to see both of them fly here tonight.
Yeah. Literally caution to the wind when I saw them flying. And here we go.
Here we go. Straight away by the song choice and his style of flying, we can see that we're going to have some smooth flying here tonight. I really like this.
Right, and here we got Donnie with a D, not Bonnie with a B. Donnie Gales, incredible flyer.
People cannot afford to go to big concert.
Smoking the Escobano, guzzle my second bottle. Hope I don't catch a homo. Grossing our net simultaneously, making me climb higher.
Jumping in, just showing off a quick flip twist and hopping straight out. So you can already see the big differences in the style of flying. Jez is more of a clean, smooth flyer. Donnie is more of a freestyle orientated flyer, but also has a lot of strength in her lines as well.
And here we go. 4 rounds, title fight, title flight actually.
Straight into some nice, smooth in-face, out-face by Jeremy Brazier.
Jeremy definitely flying a lot more smooth than he was in practice today. I couldn't believe it.
Starting to warm up there. Nice little half breaker. Coming into head up.
Donnie quick to catch up too, eh? Donnie quick to catch up. Jeremy's starting to get his pace on now. Will he throw caution to the wind?
I'm curious to see if Jez is just warming up here, if he's starting to feel out the pace of the flight, or if this is how the pace is going to be. There's definitely not a whole lot of tricks happening at the moment, just some nice clean lines.
And Donnie always current. She's just been in Abu Dhabi, actually absolutely dominating the competition over there.
Nice, smooth flying by Jez.
I feel Jeremy's been quite conservative on his first round here.
Yeah, conservative and friendly, I would say. Definitely
friendly.
not attacking. Definitely not attacking at the moment. We'll see. We do have 4 rounds, I believe.
This will change for sure, because I know Donnie will not be friendly.
No, I don't think Donnie's going to hold back at all. That's just her personality.
As we got 5 seconds left. Donnie in the white suit, Jeremy in the grey suit for people that don't know. And here we go. Time's changed. Donnie is leading. Let's see what she's got.
Here we go. So Donnie is definitely a freestyle orientated flyer, but will show her strengths in some smooth, clean lines. She also has a little bit of a weight advantage, being slightly smaller than Jez, or maybe just slightly.
Looking good here so far for Donnie, but no bust for Jeremy as yet. Donnie looking very elegant. Her suit is so tight, she must fly her entire body. She cannot rely on the suit whatsoever. And Donnie is the current mid-speed champion, so Jez is going after it.
Looks like Don's been nice and conservative here in the first round as well. First round of her leading. Doesn't seem to be attacking too much. Just some nice clean lines. Front layout into half 360 at the top there, half breaker at the bottom.
It's very neck and neck at this stage. Remembering these guys are doing well over 200 kilometers an hour.
Half head up breaker into head down. Nice little outface scoop off the top by Donnie. Jez doing a real good job of following here.
Both flying very smooth. Jez caught his toes a little bit there, I reckon. As they're neck and neck. Donnie in the lead, just by a couple of points so far. As we've got 10 seconds to go in round 1.
All right. Donnie in the lead by 2 points currently as we go into the first break.
And Jimmy's going to have to get out of there. These guys will take him out. Look how beautiful they both exit the tunnel.
Nice, definitely can see the friendship here. Flying
Great
nice and friendly
sportsmanship.
for sure, yeah.
Really looking good. These guys are incredible flyers. I've seen Donnie in the tunnel, and she just shreds and elegant and smooth.
Yeah, definitely. As we're getting later on into these matchups, we can still see the skill level slowly bumping itself up.
Yeah, and I got a rude awakening when I met these brothers, these Brazier brothers, because they were unbelievably, in my opinion, in such control that they were out of control, and they were loving every second of it. And their fire is strong with those boys.
Absolutely. Here we go, coming into...
How quick does a minute go? I need more rest than these guys need.
Jez just fixing his shoe before he gets in. Definitely don't want that one flapping around while you're in there.
No, there's nothing worse than having a shoelace flap around in the tunnel at 200 kilometres an hour.
15 seconds to go, and Donnie is going to start the lead on this one. Let's see if she pulls out some flip twists on this.
And the longer the tunnel runs, the hotter the tunnel gets. So
That's right.
It is heating up, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into round
Game
2.
face on by Donnie. Let's go.
Donnie going high above the line there, trying to catch Jeremy out.
Jez doing a real good job of following those scoops. Nice
So
little
smooth.
half breaker. Still some pretty friendly flying going on. Nice little...
Oh, Donnie catching Jeremy out there a little bit. She's so fast. She's so smooth.
Fast and smooth. It's a real nice combination of freestyle and dynamic lines. I think it's a real cool style of flying that Donnie has.
Oh, Jeremy doing good, though. Not too many busts.
Whoa, big head down 360 at the top. This one is a real difficult move to pull off, to be able to stay vertical in a head down position, rotate, and then come out through into a layout is super difficult, and these guys just doing it with absolute ease.
Donnie just had a little cork there. Maybe she's being friendly, but I don't think so.
Little slow down moment.
As we go, 30 seconds to go.
Opposite direction, half head up into head down breaker. Also a super tricky move.
And the hardest thing with this is you have one good direction and one bad direction.
That's right. It's just like skating or surfing. You've got a goofy foot and a regular foot. Going to your right breaker and then going to your left is going to be different. So this is another strategy that these guys can utilize as well. Try and trick him. Go to their bad side for all the moves.
It's very, very difficult. Yeah, and they're doing great with 10 seconds to go. Donnie definitely dominating this first half of round 2. Okay, and we have a change. Let's see what Jeremy has to offer. I'm thinking no more Mr. Nice Guy.
All right, let's see it. Let's see if he's going to maintain Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, here we go. Back-to-back breaker at the bottom there. Starting to pick up the pace a little bit.
Definitely more aggressive. And that's just trying to anticipate what the leader is going to do. It's just so difficult.
Yeah, you get a split second moment to be able to see what the leader's done and then execute the move that they've given you. So super tricky stuff. Little stall into in face, head down. Nice
what happened
one,
there,
Jez.
Shane?
Nice one there, Jez. Doing a good job of being tricky with the leading.
Was that a tactic or was that a brain fart?
I reckon that was a tactic. Jez is pretty precise with his flying. I reckon he's done that intentionally.
Epic stuff. It's not called cheating, it's called winning. Doing stuff like that, great stuff. And do you think slowing down makes it
super friendly?
Slowing it down catches them out as well as going fast, hey?
Yeah, a bit of both. Mix it up a little bit, keep them on their toes. Here we go.
Donnie with a D though, she is not busting very often here, so she's doing really well.
Yeah, Don's still ahead by a few points. Anything can happen at this stage. These guys are pretty close, so if Jez picks up the pace a little bit on the moves and directional changes, he can get his points back for sure.
Amazing stuff by these top flyers. 2 of Australia's finest. As we finish round 2.
Flying, guys. Well done. Good stuff.
That's my dream, trying to exit a tunnel like that. How about yourself?
A nice show of encouragement from each other. Good stuff.
Wow, really good stuff, eh?
Yeah, I reckon so far probably the cleanest flying we've seen tonight by both of these guys, Jez and Donnie. Trying the strategy being to try and fly nice, smooth and clean and get them on the speed instead of direction of twists and things like that. So
that's
really
such
good.
a smooth flyer. She's just incredible. And Jeremy really showing his stuff though. Very low scores, very low bust for these guys. His brother's got a big smile on his face there as he goes for a nervous one.
Vinny's out there.
He's going to be up next with the
encouragement
main event. So against Mason Corby. That's coming up soon, ladies and gentlemen. And again, only a minute's rest. They turn the tunnel down for a second, and it's going to be turned straight back up again. Who's going to be leading this one, Shane?
Looks like we have Jez starting off. Is this the third round?
Righto, round 3.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's he going to do?
All
I want
right.
to see that cowboy in him that I saw this afternoon.
So Don currently in the lead by 4 points. Not very difficult. So if Jez really wants this, he can pick up the pace a little bit.
And here we go.
Start throwing some tricky stuff and get those points back. It's definitely doable at this stage.
That was a weird entry by Jeremy there.
Nice little anti-break at the top there. That's definitely one of my favourite moves to see. Really cool flying.
Wow, beautiful stuff. It's such a fine line between pleasure and pain in there, that's for sure. And Jeremy travels the world coaching. Donnie's just been on the record. And both of them showcasing tonight as things are hotting up.
Donnie doing a real good job here of maintaining the speed and pace of Jeremy's leading. Doesn't seem to have picked up any points.
Good on Donnie for keeping up through this. She's definitely, as she touches the ground there. And that neck can catch your foot sometimes.
That was super tricky. Nice little breaker. Riding the lift up into a 360 at the top. That's a really nice move.
And the leader doesn't have to go as high as the follower, so that's tricky in itself. Jeremy making use of not going above the lines there.
Here we go. Might have just got Donnie on the bottom line on that one. Another point to Jeremy. Whoa, little switch at the top there.
That is intense stuff. Good on Donnie for keeping a composure through that. She's going to get him back for that one when she leads, I reckon.
Well, Jez definitely picking up the pace here with some spins at the bottom. Whoa, anti-break at the top. That's a really nice one. I like that move.
Donnie keeping up, though. She's doing good. She's still in the lead. Oh, and we're tied as we go into the second half of round 3.
11 points for both the flyers.
Holy smokes, Batman.
I think this has to be the closest flight we've seen tonight by any of the matchups.
Absolutely. The caliber of these two flyers is just unbelievable. Donnie really showcased. Wow, and that's a technical
Donnie,
move.
Some nice 360 at the top. Once again, this is a really tricky move, and both of the flyers showing it with ease.
Jeremy not busting so far, though. Donnie really stepping it up.
Oh, Jez doing a real good job of keeping up with the speed of that one.
Oh, that might have been a bust, and it was. And Donnie is back in the lead.
Point. Nice, clean, head up 360s at the top of her scoops.
Jeremy, another bust there. Oh, as he bounces off the net. This is not a trampoline, son.
Jez doing a real good job of keeping up with those spins. Donnie's been super tricky with the spins at the top of the layouts.
Both flyers giving everything they have. As we've got 20 seconds to go.
All right, Don's definitely picking up the pace here. Slowly adding in the aggression in her flying. And 5 seconds to go.
5 seconds to go. There's a bit of a cork. And he has lost a shoe, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Or has he found one? We'll never know.
Looks like we're going to have to turn the tunnel down and get that shoe back.
And what happens when someone loses a shoe, Shane?
Hopefully it doesn't go past the turning vanes. Hopefully it gets stuck in there. If it gets stuck up the top, we're good. It'll just come straight back down. If it goes in through the turning vanes, it can create issues if it gets ripped up by the fan. So
issues need tissues.
It looks like Cabe is looking at the shoe right now.
Hopefully it's coming down.
If he was already out of the tunnel, it would be gone.
Here we go. And there it is.
Good stuff.
He didn't lose a shoe. He found a shoe.
I hope Cabe tries to sell it to him. No, he gave it straight to him.
Awesome stuff there. And it just shows the importance of how tight you need to do your shoelaces.
That's right. You've seen him fixing his shoelaces before he got in there.
You wouldn't have thought that was going to be an issue. I've had my shoelaces flap around many a times, and that's what has stopped me from becoming the world's best. So we've got to keep an eye on the clock here. This is a first in a BPC.
This is serious stuff.
And that nice slow-mo replay of that shoe coming down. Needs a little bit of coaching, I think, that shoe.
Nice pick up there by Cabe.
As we start the tunnel up again, both flyers get to have a little bit of a rest. Has that happened to you before?
Oh, yes, I have lost the shoe before. Luckily, it didn't go through. Didn't cause any issues. But, yeah, I've lost the shoe before. Try to avoid that because that can be a big bill for Ifly or myself, potentially.
Yes.
If it rips up one of the fans.
Tighten your shoes, ladies and gentlemen. Tip for the day. Righto. Guys, get back into it.
Here we go.
And Donnie's going to be in the lead as we go into the final part of round 4, if I'm not corrected.
That's right, round 4.
Great stuff, Shane. Okay, let's hope no more shoes come off.
Donnie ahead with a 7-point lead. And we've definitely seen the aggression by Donnie trickle out as the rounds progress. Her flying pace has definitely picked up. The amount of tricks and spins that she's thrown has definitely picked up as well.
I wonder if that effect of that losing the shoe will affect Jeremy's judgment and wig him out a little bit.
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It looks like he's flying pretty smooth. It doesn't look like he's affecting him too much at this stage.
A very tight match, but Donnie just really flying to perfection right now. Oh, look at that. Stunning.
Beautiful head down, 360 at the top by Donnie. Super clean.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, a nice vertical head down 360. Super tricky to do. Nice clean front layout. Might have just got Jez on the bottom of the ring on that one.
Nice. Donnie checking him out too, trying to catch him out as he gets another couple of busts there.
Oh, near collision.
Remembering this tunnel is 16 foot wide. Sometimes it can be massive, sometimes it can be very small.
Donnie just having a bit of fun there.
Donnie feels she's got this in the bag, I reckon, so I think she's just more showing off now. Good on her.
Head up 360 at the top of that head up scoop. Looks like, did Donnie just apologise for something? Oh, that was what she apologised for.
Look at that.
Yeah, we watched her apologise for something, and it was the flip twist.
Epic stuff as they change. Jeremy's in the lead now. He's got a lot of work to do. A lot of bust on that round.
Let's see. Donnie's starting to play aggressive now, or she was, so let's see if Jez picks it up. No nice guys in this final round.
No more chivalry. It's game on. Final round of round 4.
Oh, here we go. We're starting to pick up the pace.
Jeremy showing a big smile there as he gave her a bit of a trick.
Whoa, I don't even know what that was. Super fast, but Donnie's keeping up with that. It was pretty good.
If you don't know what that was, I don't know what that was. But I know that it takes hundreds of hours to get at this skill level. Well over 200 kilometers an hour these guys are flying.
Good stuff. You know what's super tricky as well, as the judges have to be super onto the direction of the twist as well, because they're looking at all the directions of the twist, giving the points to them, and that all needs to be super accurate too.
And what the people that at home do not see is that the judges are world-class flyers themselves. So they've been on point all night so far. As we get to 20 seconds to go.
There we go. Donnie still ahead by quite a significant lead. 15 seconds. Can Jez pull it off?
Jeremy trying everything he can in the last 10 seconds.
Well, is this aggression in the first 2 rounds, Jez?
And that is time,
nice,
ladies and gentlemen.
Top. Good stuff.
Unbelievable. These guys don't even want to get out, having too much fun in there.
There we go. Where's the hug? Where's the hug?
Unreal.
There it is. Good stuff. Nice one, guys.
Hearty hugs
cool
for days.
Flying. I reckon that last round is probably by far my favourite to see. They were just throwing the kitchen sink at each other.
Mate,
that was mad.
Unbelievable. How's that shoe?
Yeah.
Hey, you don't see that every day.
Shooter.
Yeah, no, great stuff. Donnie just with elegance and grace and just intense flying.
Absolutely. I do like the apology in advance that she gave to Jez before she threw a flip twist at him, knowing that he probably couldn't keep up with it.
Just to let you know, I'm about to be epic. Thank you very much. You know, wow, amazing stuff by both competitors there. And Donnie really just incredible stuff. So we are just waiting on the judges' scorecards. Notice that also that Donnie is the current mid-speed champ. This is a title fight. And want to thank quick sponsors, Cookie Composites. They've been there all the time for the last 20 years, leading the way in helmet design. And one of these guys is going to get a helmet in a matter of moments as we get the judges' scores and we head into the tunnel. Right, you two legends, stop hugging just for a moment. Sportsmanship at its finest, everyone. How's everyone going tonight? Been good to watch? Yeah? Everyone got their shoelaces tied up? Come on in, Jeremy. Don't be shy, mate. You're beaten by a girl, maybe. Oh, there he goes, eh? We're good, mate. We're good. We're safe, eh? Do those shoelaces up, mate.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Donnie. And as always, we do have a winner. It was very close there for a lot of the time. But Jeremy, yeah, 27 busts in the end, and Donnie with only 15. Still the champ. Congratulations, buddy. Well done. You get a brand new epic cookie helmet. How do you feel in there?
How do I feel when I'm flying?
How do you feel right now?
Oh, right now, I don't know, pretty cruisy. I just like flying with Jeremy, so it was a super fun match. Definitely more challenging mentally because I like flying with him and we're mates, so it's definitely not very much of a competition mindset.
You just didn't want to spank me, I get it.
Is that why you apologised before you did a rad maneuver?
Yeah, sorry.
And you were just over in Abu Dhabi. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I was in Abu Dhabi with Mason actually as well, doing like another sort of new discipline. There was the pursuit, the relay and the race. So using the 30-foot tunnel and just sort of, racing around like Formula One racing cars was pretty cool.
Unbelievable to watch, and there's going to be more of that in the future. So congratulations to you.
Thank you, thank you.
And Jeremy, I only just met you today, mate, and I watched you boys in the tunnel and I was just gobsmacked on how cowboyish you were in a beautiful way. How'd you feel in the tunnel today?
Yeah, good. Obviously, I knew I was up against a really strong opponent. So, I just thought I'd just do my best I could and just kind of see what happens. But it was just fun in the end too. Obviously, a bit of laughs. Nearly took Donnie out a few times. Sorry, Don. But it was good fun. Super good fun.
Amazing stuff, eh? And you were very close at the start, but then your shoe came off.
Yeah, it was the shoe. I told you, Don, it's my shoe. And my glove was coming undone. It was just a few things going on, but I let it have it.
Oh, great stuff, mate. Well, you both were epic to fly. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done. Champion. And well done to everyone here tonight. Thanks, Shane. And we'll be coming right back in a moment. Congratulations, Donnie.
BPC is a follow the leader competition for indoor skydiving. It's divided into, the tunnel itself is divided into a court, so there's a top zone, a bottom zone and a middle zone. So the two top and bottom zones are called end zones. As the leader, you can score points by flying into these lines, and if the follower doesn't fly into these zones as well, then you score a point. So the other way you can score is by tricks. Do a trick and the other person has to match it. Rotational axis and direction, so if you're doing a 360 left, they have to do a 360 left. If you do a right, it's a bust. If you're doing dangerous tricks, you're going to be penalised as well. So if you're not necessarily a trick or a dangerous line, something dangerous, if you are following dangerously, you can get penalised as well. So you can only score the same trick twice. So a half breaker left is different than half breaker right, or a 360 left and 360 right.
To pull together a group of unbelievable flyers, like what you see behind me, is some of the best flyers of their area, of their country, of their skill level. To find this sort of skill and bring them together, it's like trying to get all the presidents in the world in one place.
I am 26 years old and I'm from Utah.
I'm from Finland and currently living in Spain.
I'm 24 years old. I come from England originally.
I'm from Denmark. I'm 26 years old.
I'm from Poland and I am 15.
I come from Australia and I'm 25 years old.
I'm from Utah in America and I'm 33 years old.
35 years old. I come from Poland.
I'm 27 years old and I'm from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico.
We're playing a game is what we're calling it right now. It's hopefully a new form of competition.
Kind of puts two two people head to head against each other in the tunnel in the same way that we train. So we're flying lines. You have to copy the person in front of you. So it gives you a really cool opportunity to try out other people's tricks and make other people try yours.
We've been developing this concept for a while, and we've tried it with a lot of other beginner flyers and things like this. So now it's really just to try and put it to the test and see how we actually go with an actual competition and holding it for the first time.
It's a new thing, so it's going to be really interesting to see how it will work, and I think all of us are going to learn a lot of new stuff from it.
I expect to see some pretty good battles, for sure. I expect to see some people hitting the wall.
We just finished the game and it was a lot of fun. Like, we were able to fly all together, which I've never done before.
We had more fun than I've had in a long time. Like, I can't remember the last time I had that much fun.
I'm really happy that the turnout for it, and I'm really happy that we can push this to the future.
Hopefully this is going to go on a little bit, because this is just pretty amazing and I love it and I want to do this more and more.
It was unreal.
Cool to see the old and original game. It used to be called The Game. The BPC, what it's called now, it used to be called The Game. So there's a little video up before of Mace when he was, 10 years ago or more, when they were just starting to implement all the moves, and now it's starting to come to life, which is really cool.
It is very good to see, but the sport has changed so much as it's grown over the years. And I mean, it started out with just one tunnel.
Yeah.
And how many's around the world now? There's probably...
Oh, no idea around the world. In Australia, I know we've got at least 4 or 5 tunnels here.
I think there's 5 tunnels here in Australia.
Here we're standing at the biggest tunnel in Australia, 16.5 feet.
And for me personally, this is by far the best tunnel I've ever been in. It has the cleanest air. It's a great size. 16 foot is definitely a lot easier to fly in than a 14-footer and a 12-footer.
100%, absolutely. Yeah, this thing's an absolute beast. So much power, so much space. So yeah, we're pretty lucky to have the big one built right here in Sydney.
Yeah, and the way these guys coach, it's just incredible stuff, because you are trying to get cognitive function from your head to your toe. And there's a lot of body in between there, and it's really hard to be doing that at high speeds when you can actually get injured in the tunnel as well.
100%, yeah. Those glass walls don't move. They're not going to move out of the way for you. So if you hit them, you're going to feel it.
I've definitely licked a lot of windows. Definitely, that's why we have a full-faced helmet on, and that's why we have these tunnel suits. So start out in the baggy suit, and then as you get more skills, move to a tight suit.
For sure. So the tight ones, they'll just slowly start to, or they will magnify your mistakes. So when you're starting out, bigger baggy suit is easy to fly, then you go to something intermediate, and then the more advanced flyers that you're seeing tonight, they're all flying skin tight suits here.
It's incredible stuff, and it's a very interesting sport, because you've got to be happy with frustration, because most of the time it's frustration, then with a moment of brilliance, and you're just like, wow, just enough to get you through the next frustration.
That's right. It's definitely part of the process. It's a long process flying these things, and if you compare to 30 minutes to any other sport, surfing, skating, it takes a long time to get good in these things. If you're doing 30, 45 minutes a week, so yeah.
And not just time, but a lot of money. So it takes a lot of the people that are in here are very high-end people that have high-end jobs just to make it work.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Righto, we are back for round number 5, match 5. As we have Mason Corby and Vincent Brazier. And we're going to get it on. Mason Corby, Vincent Brazier. And this match is going to be crazy. Another title fight, 4 rounds. Mason being the OG of tunnel flying and the originator of the BBC. And Vincent coming in hot as one of he's been traveling the world. They have no specific home right now. They're traveling so much. Incredible stuff.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Here we go. Aussie original Vincent Brazier. Let's see what his demonstration is. Some super clean anti-breakers off the top. This is by far a personal favourite of mine, anti-breakers and a walk around. This one's really cool.
That was pretty intense. What's Mason going to show on this one? And what songs he's going to have?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the
Let's
bodies
hear it for Mason. Mate, I tell you what.
Big full breaker from the top. I'm really excited for this matchup tonight. Undefeated Mason Corby versus Vincent Brazier.
And an aggressive song to start with Mason leading the way. Here we go.
And Mason, the undefeated title holder.
Extremely fast flying so far. Mason not holding back whatsoever.
Flying here at 90%, so this is 280 kilometers an hour with a back-to-back breaker. Stall from the belly.
Oh, Vinnie not being as smooth as Mason, but definitely keeping up.
The half head up to head down break is super quick. Mace definitely starting off the first round super fast and he's flying, not holding back whatsoever.
And these guys, 90% of the tunnel's capacity, unbelievable, super, super fast. Mason showing his smooth, dynamic style.
And Vincent himself doing a real good job of keeping up with the pace of the lines, the direction of the spins. So far, Mason in the lead by 3 points.
Yeah, not too many busts so far here by Vinnie. Great stuff.
Mace mixing it up with a little bit of head up, in face to in face. Keeping it nice and challenging.
And Mason, a veteran to competition here, keeping cool, calm, composure as we've got 30 seconds to go before the lead change.
And these head down 360s at this high speed are super tricky to do.
360 on the way down as well.
Wow, boys throwing down here. Vincent just missing the bottom line on that switch, coming into head down.
As we get ready, 3 seconds to go before the lead change. Here we go. Let's see what Vinnie has to offer here. Let's see how hard he goes off the bat.
I'm keen to see, a little side stall. Does that count? I'm not too sure.
So far, yeah, Mason one bust already. That's going to frustrate him. Mason being able to talk in the tunnel while flying at these speeds too, which I find incredible.
Oh, Mace just missed the direction of the spin on the top on that one. Vinnie catching him out with the pace.
Vinnie flying fast. 280 kilometers an hour, too, these guys are doing.
Vinnie definitely showing his potential here in his leading. He can definitely, I reckon, pull some 360s and some spins out of nowhere that might catch Mason out. So Mason's going to have to be super cautious and careful.
Oh, very evenly matched here.
Nice, fast lines. Mason catching himself on the net there. Vinnie doing a real good job of getting his points back. We are 1 point ahead to Mason, and we've still got 30 seconds to go into the first round.
Vinnie, very aggressive flying, very catching Mason out here a little bit in round one.
Vinnie definitely showing his experience in the last few years of tunnel flying. You can see that he's a super current, competent flyer, and definitely challenging Mason here as well.
We've got 10 seconds to go in round one.
Whoa.
That was something else.
Mason doing a real good job of keeping up with those.
And that's time. How hard was that, Shane, to keep up with Vinnie there?
Those boys, this is going to be a super tight.
That was a tight one.
Super tight title fight tonight. So I believe Mason is ahead by 1 point.
Mate, just some of those manoeuvres in mid-range of coming down to the line. Unbelievable, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. The boys throwing
Massive
down.
Speed changes there.
Vinnie showing some potential to be taking the title off Mason here tonight. So
yeah, these boys started coaching around the world now. They're in high demand.
Yeah, both of them, absolutely. So both the Brazier brothers, Vinnie and Jez, have been over in Dubai doing a bunch of Sky indoor and outdoor coaching. Believe they're going over to Perth pretty soon to continue coaching as well. So
yeah,
both
new
the
bull
boys
versus
super
old
current.
bull. Yeah, Mason being the originator of everything here. And the boys giving him a run for his money, that's for sure.
Good to see, good to see. Mason's being challenged, I like it.
He won't like it. He won't be liking it one little bit. I reckon he's going to step it up on this one. Boys having a friendly chat in there.
For sure.
Yeah, they give it a little quick hug there. No fisticuffs today, unfortunately.
Friendly show of encouragement from the boys. We like it.
Yeah, both these guys are absolute world-class competitors. Just got a moment where we've shut the tunnel down just for a second. probably to let the air have a break more than anything after those boys flying as hard as they did. Right, we're going to turn the tunnel on now.
Here we go, coming into the second round. Looks like Vinnie is going to start off the round by leading this one.
What do you think he's going to do straight in off the bat there, mate?
I reckon he's shown some aggression in the first round already, so I reckon he's going to continue the pace, keep attacking on Mason's flip twist in the direction of the spins and things like that. So
yeah,
I reckon we're going to see a potential lead change pretty soon with the points in the scoring system.
And from what I saw today, he has a lot more aggression to give, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go, round 2.
Serious game face by Vinnie. Let's see what he's got. I like that the boys are mixing it up with the head up flying as well. This is super difficult. Just flying head up, in face, out face at 90% is super tricky.
Vinnie is fast. Oh, Mason's having to look over his shoulder there.
Big, whippy, head up.
Look at the way they're moving their legs. Some of those moves just to get more dynamic. Unbelievable.
So we're currently tying. Oh, we've just had a switch on the leader. So Vinnie is now leading by a point.
60 seconds to go. We could have. Everything's frothing. It's all happening here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable stuff. And it's very, very close with Vinnie leading by 2 points.
All right, so not a whole lot of tricks happening here, just some nice fast lines. Vinnie trying to catch Mason out on the top and bottom ring with fast pace, in face and out face scoops. Currently head down, out face to out face, coming down super fast.
Oh, so fast. I don't even know who's leading who at this point in time. Mason really almost bouncing off the net there. Oh, Vinnie bouncing off the wall.
Vinnie having a solid crack here.
Incredible stuff. And the lights are flashing. Now we have a lead change. Got to be a bit excited there, Shane. Bit of over frothing, mate.
Oh, I think what I meant to say was the points, not the lead.
Oh, sorry.
That's all good. No stress, no stress.
It just shows how intense this is.
Yeah, for sure. Mason
cannot take your eyes off it.
In the lead with a half breaker to you'd consider that the goofy side.
Oh,
the
Vinnie keeping up.
Unregular way. Little anti-break at the top. Vinnie just missed the direction of the spin of that one, so that's a point to Mace. Mace getting his points back. Full breaker at the bottom. To be able to do full breakers at this speed is super challenging. Another full breaker.
Both flyers really flying to their full potential right now.
Mace rowing down here with a half head up to head down breaker. Reverse breaker at the top.
Oh, Vinnie getting caught out a few times in this round.
Seems to be Mace's secret weapon here, these breakers, these full breakers at the bottom. To be able to do that at these speeds is super challenging. Vinnie doing a real good job of keeping up.
Both flyers touching their net there.
Vinnie hot in his tail in the head up position. Guys, any orientation when these flyers are flying through the belly at this speed is super tricky. You have to be super precise with your flying. Any movement where you're going through the belly, and these boys are just showing it with ease.
And that is the end of round 1.
All right, let's get it, boys.
Epic stuff there, mate. How was that? Holy smokes.
Yeah, by far the fastest flying of tonight we've seen, so that's really cool. Looks like that round there was a little bit cruisier than the one before.
That was round 2, wasn't it?
It was round 2.
I'm so excited right now. Froth Central. Unbelievable stuff, eh? Both guys using every ounce of the tunnel.
Here we go, the boys just in the chamber having a bit of a breather. Looks like they're both watching the footage from the last flight.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Watching the footage.
Yeah, smiles on both of the boys' faces. 2 rounds to go. I didn't get to have a look at the scores before the boys hopped out. Did you?
Mason is ahead by a little
Mason's
bit.
ahead.
Yeah. And I think Vinnie's going to get even more aggressive at this point, but Mason will chase him down.
For sure. If Vinnie wants it, he's definitely going to have to start flying super, super aggressive. I can definitely see the potential in Vinnie throwing some weird little tricky stuff in the direction of the spins, flip twists and things like that. So let's see if he pulls anything out.
Luckily, Mason's also a bit weird, so it's going to be awesome to see him chase him down. Both these brothers are phenomenal flyers. And we just got a couple of technical things going on right now because it is so hot outside in Penrith in the middle of summer.
Got some other staff members organising the tunnel turning up pretty soon.
Righto, we're going to go again for round 3. Mason's going to be in the lead. What's he going to do straight off the bat? Both those boys have been coming very close to the net and hitting the walls there at times, eh?
Yeah, these boys absolutely throwing down, not holding back at all.
Not at all. I love when they go into fighter pilot mode. When that helmet comes down, it's game on.
Big smile by Mason going into the 3rd round.
Mason also in Abu Dhabi recently, doing some incredible flying. And here we go.
Straight into a belly flying position and an outface scoop once again flying. Belly orientation at these speeds is super tricky. Back-to-back breaker. Back scoop. Vinnie doing a real good job of following here. Doesn't seem to be having any issues following these lines that Mason's throwing at him right now.
And remembering that flying on your belly at these speeds is extremely difficult to do. Oh, Mason making use of the entire tunnel there. Very smooth flying by Mason. Still in the lead by only 5 points. Vinnie keeping up though, that's for sure.
So the strategy here for Vinnie will have to be just maintain the score currently, and then once he jumps into the lead, see if he can get those points back. He's doing a real good job so far of keeping up with the spins. This is insane.
Mason definitely pulling it out though, doing some incredible manoeuvres.
Vinnie just missed the bottom line on that one. That's a point to Mason.
Mason bouncing off the net just ever so slightly.
Half breaker into head up, stall from the top. Here we go, half breaker into head down.
And how hard is a half breaker? It's pretty damn hard, eh?
At these speeds, super difficult for sure, absolutely.
Both these guys, world-class athletes.
Mace having a solid crack here. Full breakers at the bottom. Once again, full breakers at these speeds. Oh, he just caught himself on the outface scoop there. Can really see Mason's trying to pick up his speed here, pick up his pace.
Here we go. Vinnie is now leading.
Starting off, Vincent's leading into head up. Let's go. Let's see what he's got.
Fully head up. Very difficult to be flying head up like this. It's incredible stuff. And very tiring on the body as well. Vinnie's staying on his head. No, sorry, staying on his feet. Forcing Mason to do the same.
Starting off the round with quite a lot of head up flying, just in face, out face, head up.
Really trying to catch Mason out here with the head up flying, that's for sure.
Super tricky stuff.
Under a minute to go, round 3.
I don't know if Mason was just playing around there.
Mason doing very well not to bust, that's for sure.
Mason currently in the lead by 7 points.
And some aggressive flying by Vinnie right then.
Okay, here we go. Vinnie's starting to turn up the pace now. Back-to-back breaker at the bottom. Mason having no issues keeping up.
Right,
Reverse
30 seconds left to go.
Top.
It's hotting up.
Here we go. Near collision there in the head-down switch.
Vinnie just slowing it down there for a second. Trying to catch Mason out.
Yeah, you can see the pace changes that Vinnie's leading.
Oh, and he did. He caught him out.
Nice and slow at the start, a little bit fast-paced, and he's starting to slow down a little bit now.
That is a great tactic. Put that one in your pocket.
Just keeping Mason on his toes. He's getting his points back.
Hasn't lost his shoe either like his brother did. All right, under a minute to go. Round 3. Some incredible flying showing here tonight. Mason getting caught out once again.
Good stuff, boys. And that
is tight. Whoa. We had a bit of a judge's discretion there. It was actually time. And guys getting a little bit of extra flight time in there. How good is that?
Interesting to see Vinnie's strategy on that last round. He was just sort of hanging loose at the start, just some nice, clean
Mate, that sort of head-up flying was just incredible stuff, and he just didn't change for a very long time, catching Mason out, I think.
Yeah.
We're not sure what happened there with the judges. That's going to have to deduct a couple of points there, I think. and buy a couple of beers, I reckon, for that.
Let's see how we go. I think Mason's still in the lead by maybe, I think I can see 3 or 4 points.
Yeah, I
if I'm
can't
not
see that far,
mistaken.
mate. You'll get to that age one day where you need those glasses.
Not far off, not far off.
They're great stuff. And the beauty of the tunnel here is you can fly at any age. There's people in the 80s still flying in the tunnel.
Yeah, absolutely. I've taken a wide variety of ages. I've had 3-year-olds in here, taken 3-year-olds and all the way up to late 80s, early 90s that we've taken in here.
Just incredible stuff, eh? The only difference is the rate of learning is a little bit different as you get older.
Slows down a little bit.
I am finding out personally.
I think it might be the learning and a little bit of flexibility as well. It just hurts if the shoulders are a little bit more flexible, it can help as well.
It really is a lifestyle change now. But back in the early days, it was all about jumping out of planes and having a great time. Now it's all about yoga and mung beans and talking to whales and all that sort of stuff. You know, the sport's incredible, and it's a very, very healthy sport these days.
You're right. It definitely is favouring towards the yoga and talking to whales side at the moment.
But it's good to have got through the 90s, and here we are today, 2025 BBC Championships, the final round, round 4 of the main title match between Mason Corby and Vinnie. Vinnie Brazier.
Fellas, let's
with Vinnie
go.
leading the last round. Yeah, boys.
The boys starting off the round with a quick hug, show of sportsmanship.
Do not slip on the froth. The froth factor is hitting 11. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's see what Vinnie's got in the last round.
Vinnie starting out very aggressive there. Mason right behind him.
Nice, clean, head down switches, 360 at the top into outface.
Using the whole tunnel.
Mason's just missed the spin on the top of that, head down, 360. He's got this one.
Unbelievable. Keep the tongue inside so you don't lick the windows. They're going that close to the glass.
Outface to outface by Vincent. Mason once again missed the direction of the spin on that 360 at the top.
And then Vincent slowing it down all of a sudden and then straight away speeding it back up again.
I think if Vinnie can keep up the pace of the 360s at the top, once again, Mason just missed another 360 at the top. So if he wants his points back, that's the secret weapon.
Mate, we are neck and neck here.
Here we go. Mason's got the 360. I think he missed a rotation.
It is neck and neck. 22-21 in favour of Vincent.
Vinnie ahead by a point. Coming into
slows
this
it
last
down
round.
again to catch him out.
By far the tightest round we've seen from any of the matchups tonight.
Oh, just smearing the glass there, Vinnie.
Vinnie really picking up the pace here. Full breaker at the bottom. Mason's got it. I think he just threw an extra one as well. Just for fun, just because he can.
Unbelievable stuff here. We've got 10 seconds to go before the lead change. Vinnie, very dynamic.
Vinnie, he's got 1 more second. All right, so Vinnie going into...
Here we go, the last part of the last round. I'm excited. Are you excited, Shane?
I'm super excited. So Vinnie's ahead by 5 points. Let's see what Mason's got. Let's see if he can get his points back.
Unbelievable.
Back-to-back breakers at the bottom.
This could be an
360 spins
upset.
at the top. This could be an upset. Oh, point to Mason.
Both competitors still have their shoes. Laces done tight. Good to see.
Vinnie doing a good job of keeping up with those breakers.
Oh, Mason throwing. That was unbelievable. I don't even know what that was. 60 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen, in the final round of the final matchup tonight. It is tight. Who's going to win?
1 point.
It's going to be down to the wire.
Vinnie so far. Still 50 seconds to go in this round.
Oh, and we are neck and neck. We are even Stevens here, ladies and gentlemen.
Neck and neck.
Oh, I don't want to say what happened then, but Mason has just hit the lead.
Mason in the lead.
I can hardly contain myself.
So Mason's just playing around at this point. He knows he's got the lead.
Mason dominating this final round. Really showcasing his experience.
Vinnie's still throwing the breakers, even though he knows that he's behind on some of the moves. He'll still have a crack, which is really cool to see. Head down, 360 at the top, into a half breaker at the bottom, reverse breaker at the top of this layer.
Style point central here as we finish the final round.
Wow,
unbelievable stuff. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Stuff.
The boys hug it out. Great show of sportsmanship there.
Nice show of sportsmanship at the
Mate,
end of that last round. That was really cool.
Tight.
That was my favourite matchup to see the whole night. That was really cool.
How was Vinnie's 360 at the end? I rated that a 10 if I had a scorecard.
Absolutely, yeah. To be able to do 360s at that speed in a layout and then continue the layout and the momentum into another movement is absolutely insane.
Just incredible. As we go to the replay here, these guys flying at absolute max capacity here.
Boys keeping it nice and challenging for themselves as well, mixing in a bit of head up. It's actually way harder to fly head up at this speed than it is to fly head down. And these boys still mixing the head up in there as well.
Again, it's just such a fine line between hitting the net and then going too high. And these guys just showcasing everything that it is tunnel flying tonight. Looking good. Just waiting on the judges now, but Mason doing very well there. But I tell you what, Vinnie, I didn't know him too much before, but I'm going to know him in the future.
100%.
Absolutely epic stuff. That 360 was something else.
Nice one, boys. The
Very
boys
close match.
Boys getting their breath back in the chamber, sitting together, smiles from the boys.
And what a great night tonight has been.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Heaps of fun, heaps of fun.
I hope everyone out there's had a good time, and yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more of this. So
absolutely,
get your bucket hats ready, mate.
Yeah, I'll bring a different one for next time, I reckon.
I've got
Nice and
nowhere to go.
colourful. I'll match you.
I've got nowhere to go with this thing, so I don't know what to do. Maybe go Borat, maybe. Amazing stuff, eh? The judges just taking their time here to see who the final winner is of this last championship round.
Just keeping the suspense up.
Oh, what do we got here? We got a few funny calls. But it is close. Righto. Okay, let's get these guys inside. Righto. Well, that was intense. Come on in, boys. Vinnie just getting these, getting a little bit of a drink. I wonder what's in there. Is it water or is it one of the old school drinks? Well, what a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Congratulations to you, Vinnie.
Yeah, I can't hear you. There you go.
Congratulations, mate. Stop yelling, mate. And Mason, congratulations to you. You guys are both sweating cane toads here, eh? Unbelievable stuff. Very, very intense. Well, it was tight, and it was tight all the way through. With Vinnie on 30 points, and with Mason on 27 points, and still the champion. Congratulations to Mason. Mason gets a cookie helmet there. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, we got a rematch already. We'll talk about that in a second. But over to you, Mason. How was that, mate?
Yeah, that was great. I was having a lot of questioning myself, my flying. Vinnie has absolutely gotten so much better. He gave me a good run for my money last time. I tell you what, I was shitting bricks at points there and that, thinking he's got it, but obviously he's come real close like he did last one. So good on you, Vinnie. Like, thanks again for coming. Like, you're a weapon of a flyer. Like, real good.
And it was even Stevens there for most of the time. Hey, it was incredible. We didn't know which way it was going to go, and man, some incredible stuff. You guys used every single part of your body and every single part of the tunnel.
I definitely did not fly my cleanest at all. I threw the kitchen sink at it in the end. I'm like, this guy's bloody quick. So I thought I gotta throw the kitchen sink at him and see what sticks. So.
Well, I've been flying with you the last couple of days, and this is the first time I've seen you break a sweat, mate. So you gave it your all.
I definitely did. Yeah.
Mate, unbelievable stuff, and thanks for organising all of this incredible stuff. Big round of applause for Mason, everyone. And Vinnie, mate.
Hey, mate.
It's very nice to meet you. I saw you in there today with your brother, and I just looked in awe and goes, these guys are loose. And you shone through tonight, mate, with some epic flying. How'd you feel?
Yeah, thank you. Man, it was really, really awesome. Like, the goal coming here, of course, I would have loved to have beaten Mace. That's 2 he's got on me now. But the real goal was just to do a beautiful match. And I feel like we had that. Yeah, maybe it wasn't the cleanest. But, man, in this game, like, yeah, you might start off clean, but towards the end, you're starting to try to be a bit sneaky, and all your form just goes out the window. You just hope your training over the years takes over and you can follow it, or just throw some sneaky stuff in there. But yeah, it was a tough match, and I had no idea who was going to win that one. I honestly had no clue the whole time. I knew it was going to be close, but yeah, I'm stoked with how it turned out.
Mate, well, at one point I wish I had a bikini scorecard, because I saw a 10-pointer 360 up there. It blew my mind.
that. I would have loved to see you in a bikini, mate. That would have made my night even better.
And I also saw some beautiful footwork there from the old days, bringing it into the new school, mate. There's some beautiful stuff, eh?
Yeah, thank you. And thank you to Mace, man. It was an absolutely awesome event. I really think this is the best tunnel competition format there is. I think the crowd can probably agree. It's super easy to follow, and, man, everyone loves it. Yeah?
Can the crowd agree? Can everyone at home agree?
I got to say, Mace, I'm getting you next time.
Let's have a bit of a face-off there, boys. Let's get a bit serious there. Yeah. Well, great sportsmanship, great fun. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations, Mason. Thanks to everyone for coming. What an epic evening. And can't wait to have more of this, mate. And I want to be like both of you guys when I grow up, that's for sure. Excellent stuff, guys. Cool. Yeah, give it.
Do I get in there too?
Okay, here we go. Hold on. I'll start. All right. Let's go. I'll start with you, Chris. As Shane, that wraps up an epic evening, mate. How good was that?
Yeah, that was super crazy. That, especially that last flight, that last round between the two boys, they came out super close, and the judges were reviewing a couple of the scores as well. So it looked like it was almost that Vinnie had taken the title from him for a bit, but Mace took it. So well done to Mace. That was good.
It just shows his experience and time in sport, you know. But I tell you what, these young bulls, they are flying extremely well.
Coming up super fast. I reckon next time Vinnie gets in there, there's a good chance that he may take it from Mace. So I will definitely be coming to watch the next one for sure.
There is a next one for sure. And the next one is happening in May. So stay tuned. It's been a pleasure here tonight with you, Shane.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
It's been a pleasure here tonight with everyone at home. Stay tuned. Tell your friends. And let's bring it on again for May. Yeah, buddy. Nice one. Great stuff.